What is up, my friends? How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody's having a great day. I know I am, because I get to hang out with you guys and talk about movies for just a little while. Thanks for stopping in, hanging out. Hit that like and subscribe button before we get started. And guys, today we're talking about a movie that just dropped on Netflix on Friday. It's from 2025, directed by those lame Russo brothers, The Electric State. This stars Millie Bobby Brown. This has Chris Pratt, and it's got Ki Hwan. It's got the kid, Dr. Jones from Indiana Jones. All right, it's got him in it. The guy from Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. He's in it. Now, this is basically about, it's pretty indicative of things that are going on today. AI, robots, that kind of thing. The robots rise up. We put them down. Robotics is outlawed pretty much. There's the exclusion zone where the robots are like quarantined. Basically, they're on like reservations. And this one girl, Millie Bobby Brown's an orphan. Her brother passes away, but for some odd reason, his consciousness gets uploaded into a robot that finds her. And he's like, hey, come set me free. And that, I'm just like, okay, that's a cool idea. I like the premise of the film. I thought the ideas that they presented were great. I thought the Russos did a terrible job of executing those ideas. They took something that could have been interesting, could have been, it's a lighthearted family film. And they made it where there were so many things that weren't explained. There was no character development per se. There was story development, which is, a must. But there was a lot of things that they just assumed that the viewer would know, or I guess glean from some sort of, on-scene situation. But I just felt like it was underwhelming. A lot of it felt very preachy, like about AI and, the harm it can do and that kind of stuff. But it really was a story about grief, loss, that kind of stuff, about finding yourself again after a tragedy. But it's just not explored in a way that makes me feel that way. I saw what they were going for, but there was no emotional hook in anything. There was no emotion. Chris Pratt was Star-Lord. That's pretty much all he plays, He's himself. He doesn't have range. Like, I don't see Chris Pratt winning an Oscar for playing a cancer patient in Philadelphia like Tom Cruise did. Not Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks. I just don't see him as, he's funny. He's Andy Dwyer from Parks and Rec. Like, he's never going to be anything more than that or Star-Lord. And in this film, all he did was just reprise his role as Star-Lord with a shaggy haircut and a bad attitude. And I just didn't like him. I didn't like his character. Millie Bobby Brown's character was okay. And Hai Kwan Ki, Mr. Dr. Jones kid, he was good. Like, he was really good in it. But Chris Pratt, I feel, was miscast. Just because he has this bravado about him that didn't seem to match the theme of the film. Apples and oranges, I guess, but I just didn't dig that part. And my main complaint, again, is just there's no development to anything. Everything is surface level. You don't feel for these characters. You're not like, oh my goodness, her brother died, and now she's found this robot that has his consciousness uploaded into it. And like, there should be some kind of payoff there. There should be some kind of, I should feel something in my feels, in my heart. I should feel like, oh man, this is heart-wrenching. No, I didn't feel any of that. I just felt like, God, that robot voice is super annoying. That's all I felt. And I really wanted to like it, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. The Russos, I think, have run their course as far as being good directors. They did good with Infinity War, right? That was their best film, I think. Hands down, their best film. Then they did a couple other films that have been met with tepid reviews, and this one has basically bombed. And this is one of their bigger budget films, right? And they're supposed to come back on and direct more Avengers stuff? I don't think so. I'm not going to watch it because these guys are hacks. They are hacks. They are all about sizzle, no steak. They don't give you any meat. They don't give you any potatoes. They give you just smell and sizzle. That's all they give you. They tease you with something that is fulfilling. They tease you, they taunt you with trailers that feel like, oh man, this is gonna just one of the best things I'm ever gonna see. No, they bait and switch you. They're like, this is what you're gonna see, but we're gonna give you this. And it's just not cool. I don't like them. I don't like their approach to directing. I don't like their directing style. And I think that this, again, I mean, did I like it? It was okay. It was a fun, I guess, sitting on your butt trying to kill time film. But it's nothing I would watch again. It's nothing I would recommend to anyone. It's nothing that I would sit down and be like, man, I've got to see The Electric State one more time. No, that's not going to happen. And I'm probably not going to ever watch it again. So, I mean, you know, it's on Netflix. If y'all really want to check it out, you can, you can't. But hopefully you'll like it more than I did, guys. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully you guys will dig it way more than I did. But, you know, guys, sorry, my nose is killing me. That's it, guys. That's all I'm going to say about The Electric State. I just wasn't a fan. It wasn't as good as it could have been. It felt underdeveloped, underwhelming, kind of boring. Had great special effects, though. Can't beat those. Anyway, guys, that's it for The Electric State. Thank you so much for hanging out and talking with me for just a little bit. Hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. And as always, my friends, I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them. Peace out. God bless you, and I will see you soon.